in architecture and material features, and it is from considering how we consume that my work sort of starts. I'm really interested in future technology and sort of looking within textiles as a starting point, understanding how we could manufacture products using living systems, bacteria, fungi, that are compostable and that have a low impact on the environment. What is really important to me is that design is a part of that innovation from the start. So I am developing a series of design interventions that essentially grow that protocol. I'm going to be using the childhood origami game of fortune telling to randomize the process. And it's a really exciting opportunity because a lot of those combinations of interventions have never been actually used before in my own work. So I'm really looking forward to those sort of moments of genius that could arise from using this really simple game, but effectively one that engages everybody with the process. So once we have figured out how somebody is going to make their scarf, there will be 4 various permutations that will feed into the current process that we use. And from this, we will figure out how to make them all happen at the same time, which is really interesting because, as I said before, some of these things have never been done before. What was really interesting for me to learn from, being a designer and then entering a lab, in effect, was having that massive knowledge deficit, or being really in the dark about how any of these processes worked. A very small change, whether you leave a petri dish on a bench for an hour longer than you left the other ones, can impact overall how they behave. And we could see some really special things happening that we've just never seen before by virtue of the fact that we are working with a living technology. For me, the project is very much ongoing, and everything that I'm going to learn here is ultimately going to feed into future work that I produce for it. In many ways, it's such a luxury for me to have 2 weeks to really push certain ideas and see what can be developed even now or in the future. We've managed to scale production to a certain degree. What might occur, I hope, is that with this experimentation, we're inspired to think of new ways of working and new ways of expanding the work into something that one day will be within the market.